Sounds about right.
2016, actually. So, yeah.
Well, I've watched the Lord do some remarkable things in your life, and everybody has that quiet season where he pulls us away. Even Jesus went away and, had to have his quiet time. So during this time that he had you kind of just pulling back and downloading, when did you know that you were to write a book? Did he speak that before the pullback, or was it already out
Yeah,
there?
he actually spoke it before. I've always liked journaling. Even as a kid, I had a diary. And, of course, I didn't have a lot to put in it, but, I would write about things around my house and stuff and my pets. But I liked journaling. So that was part of my writing, just writing down things that God would show me. But I actually heard him in 2013, 14, around that area, because I went in a season of just hiding away. And every day I got off work, I would go home, put my music on at like probably 8 o'clock and just worship the Lord, lay out a blanket in the floor. And so I had my time with him for probably a good 6 or 7 months, almost every night. And during that time, he spoke to me and said, you're going to write a book on intimacy. And so I knew he spoke it. I didn't know when. I didn't push it. I didn't feel that it was right away. And that was like probably 9 years ago. And it's just now being published this year, or actually the end of 2025, yeah, 2026. So
it's interesting because 9 years, and also you look at 9 months, it's like you were carrying that in the spirit. You're just like birthing that thing. So
exactly.
I love it. I love it. Intimacy is something that it's hard for people. Mm-hmm. They don't want to be still long enough. They've gotten in a habit of coming to the Lord, doing a little devotional, a little worship, and throw out their want list or whatever, right? And then they're off to the next thing. And when we sit before the Father, something changes. And for someone like myself, I struggled with it for a long time. And still sometimes I have to be so intentional, because I'm just like, come on, let's go. Let's get it done.
You are.
Right. I'm like fast paced. My husband says I have one speed and it's full throttle. And so, but I never want my relationship with the Father to be like that.
Yeah.
And so I would have to force myself. And I still, sometimes they're like, okay, I'm sorry, Lord, please forgive me, because I've been about this and about that. And I just need to sit at your feet. Well, and so much comes from that.
You said a key word. I see those keys down there. A key word you said was intentional.
Yes.
Have to be intentional. I mean, for the most part, because it's just ingrained in me now, it's just part of my life. But I still at times have to make an effort. If I don't get up first thing in the morning and have that hour, 2 hours with him, if my day gets started before that, which seldom ever does, but if it does, then I have to really be intentional to pull back and say, okay, I've still got to have that time. Because if we don't, our day will get going, and for me, it just doesn't flow as well. So.
Right. Yeah, I'm the same way. My day can be wrecked if I don't have Jesus and coffee. They're just like, it's like, please. And I had one of those days today where I was like, I was like, oh my gosh,